Hola, hola, muy buenas tardes. ¿Cómo se encuentran este día lunes de flojera en general? Vamos a checar los diálogos y a continuar con el MSQ. It's almost time for another. I'm so excited. There is tension in the air, an awareness in the coming storm, a nervousness eye, with a confidence as well. Fate, perchance. Our journey home was rather more runabout than I had anticipated. It was also more educational. I think it's safe to say we are better prepared for the experience. Today's enemies are tomorrow's allies. Remember this. My friends, we are going to the final day of the Sagan Star, to the Nadam. The battle will commence with the rising of the sun. The girl will scatter the soil, and the steppe will be unbound. A great oboe will erupt from the earth and call a new Kagan. All will converge upon the light, and the warrior who claims it will win the day. Precious little time remains. Pray you say to prepare for the battle. Many of the young ones have never taken part in a Nadam. They are nervous. Perhaps you may favor them with some few words. It will do much to ease their fears. The test of the cartoon you speak with us. You are kind to do so, and I am grateful. Do not underestimate the power of words. A warrior conquers one with his hands, but a thousand with his head. Even you cannot fight forever. When we were young, my friends and I could scarcely wait to challenge Barden's method. We longed to be warriors. The day come and went, but we really fought men, mostly beasts, and now we must stand against the Oronir and the Dotarl. You have seen them, taking the measure of them. Do you believe we can win? You can and will. Have faith. It will not be easy. No, it won't. It will not. But it is well that you acknowledge it. A warrior must be brave, but not foolhardy. I will not forget. How strange is feeling, the tale before the battle, a battle which I may die. People die all the time, many of them in their sleep. We will fight, we will win, and we will return to more together. Yes, of course we will. We must have faith. I must have courage. I have not always understood the motives of the gods, but I have accepted their guidance ever since I was a child. If they would have us fight, I must believe they have their reasons. So I shall fight with all my might, and if it's the gods' will, then we shall win. Turbay? Ah, it is you, the one who helped the children with the chores. For what I must thank you. Though I may have, I will repay the favor in battle. Yes, I too will fight in the Nadam. Though you may not see me, while you and yours contest the Ubo, my comrades and I will devote our efforts to prevent other tribes from interfering. We are few and we are weak, but we shall do what we can to aid you. Go well, traveler, and if the gods if it be the gods' will, let us speak again when the day is done. Already I sense a change in the people. Their hearts soothed, their resolve strengthened. This we owe to you. We are of the soil, the wind and the water. We are not conquerors. But we are yet the children of Nama. We are yet Shaila. We were made of battle, to kill and be killed. We delight not in such things, but let no man doubt that we are in our nature, flesh, blood, bone. That which was given we offer unto the gods as tribute. This day we embrace death, ours our own enemies. So too must you embrace the truth, for this who are we, who you are become, as warriors of the steppe. May the gods guide you to victory. All that remains is to wait for daybreak. We are not dying here, not when we are escorted to settle with Xenos. Xenos. No, ya le digo Xenos. Xenos. We are but one link in the divine chain. The Nadam will end, and the Kagan will get reign until the next. So I know how much this battle means for the future of Doma. A part of me is glad simply for the opportunity to repay my debt to the mall. My father souls will shine bright in battle, but my steel will sing. Vamos, Irina. Are you feeling for battle, Jengo? Sí, vamos. Vamos a romper caras. Unas cuantas nomás.
I see you, soil bearers.
Uy. Ya se me había olvidado eso.
The soil has been scattered, and the steppe reborn. Sanctified and unbound, she calls for a new heart.
No vaya, no dejan.
Go forth and claim her, Dothal, and bring death to all who bar your way.
begins, Grandmother.
I must say, it's been a while. Is everyone ready?
A samurai is always ready. You shall remember this soon enough once I have taken to the field.
Corre, Gotsetsu. Ataca.
So we take on all comers, and then it's off to Jonah. I can't wait.
Pues vamos.
Thank you, my friends. Upon the soil of one and all shall our deeds be inscribed. Grant us favor, O Mother of the Dusk, and to victory guide them all.
Forward! Forward!
Uy. ¿Ya se adelantaron entonces? ¿Y ahora? ¿A dónde? Esos mensajes son tan cortos que ni siquiera entiendo qué onda. The one that was Ay, me perdí. No sé qué así hacer. Luego, como los otros tampoco fueron muy instructivos. Pero pues que lo único que tengo que hacer es resistir, pero no me queda muy claro hasta cuándo. Tendré que ir más lejos. Bueno, vamos más lejos, total. A ver. Pues no hay nada. Ok, es para allá. Me enfrento al solecito. ¿Qué año? Salute you, traveler, and should be honored to face you alone. But the Lord alters for blood will and will suffer not dues. Bear witness, Father Asim, the soil shall drain deeply for flood this day. En dado caso,
Rise, brothers of the sun!
Hearken to the chaos, brother! Run to me!
The sun cannot be extinguished.
It's not enough!
Ahí está.
The steppe has spoken. And the harnies.
We have won. The Mall have won. The Dawn Throne is ours.
We did it. And you, my friend, you were magnificent. Magnificent and, not a little terrifying.
What a strange tale this has become. To think I suffered them to live.
On your guard, Otun. The wind warns of men in iron.
Ah, tú.
I thought I'd find you here, Eosian! Dearest of all my enemies. Today's the day I finally get to kill you. And then they'll give me a shiny medal and my choice of posting.
Después de haber oído dos veces.
Well, go on then. Kill him! Kill them all!
Dearest of all his enemies, eh? Congratulations. Hearken to me, honored warriors of the steppe. Our enemies intrude upon this sacred ground. Have you yet the strength to oppose them?
You forget to whom you speak, Doman. We are the Undying Ones. We are Dothal.
If this be the will of the Mole and their Han, so be it. The sun shall abide by the law of the steppe.
Muy bien. Warriors of the Steppe. With me. Ahí les va.
Time to get serious.
His blow shall end!
Well and learn. For you, Father. Let us be about it.
Let not be left in our wake!
Ajá. ¿Quién tenía a quién?
Impossible! He was there for the taking! What do I have to do?
Ser inteligente y haberte ido desde antes de haber llegado.
I need more men, more weapons, more power!
Ni así lo lograrías.
Ah!
As if we'd lose to the likes of him. And we're only gonna get stronger. Stronger and stronger until we're strong enough to take back everything they stole.
Cobarde.
I have kept my promise, Serena. They are yours to command.
Yes, of course. Brothers and sisters of the steppe, the Nardum is ended, and we Mol now claim the Dawn Throne. No demands shall we make of you, save these. Heed our comrades' words, and honor the law of the steppe.
Before I fought for the Mol, I fought for my homeland, for Doma.
To Doma, would you have us go to fight your war and win your freedom? Very well. The battlefield matters not, nor else the enemy. In battle do our souls burn bright. And better the Mole's law than that of the sun. Arrogant and foolhardy were their pronouncements. Already you and yours show better sense.
The sun shall answer your call, Dome. Wild as the wind the Atun and her brood may be, but they will deliver you naught. We will deliver you your kingdom.
Con eso basta.
Weak and few as we are, the Mole will fight for Doma too, if you will have us.
Well then, I believe naught remains but to return to Doma at the head of a Zayla army, my lord. I cannot wait to see the look on Yugiri's face.
All right. We shall depart as soon as our forces are assembled and rejoin our comrades. And then, my friends, we shall bring freedom to the people of Doma!
Go on, they are waiting for you. The rest have returned as well. You will see. Your Imperial friend has truly an impeccable timing. Had he come even a few moments earlier, he might actually have stood a chance. In any event, that is 2 battles won in a single day, which by my reckoning gives you twice the cause to celebrate. But first, I pray grant me a moment to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, we are one step closer to free my homeland from the tyranny of the Empire. I am in your debt. Of course, if all goes to plan, this is like to be but the first of many such debts. Yet I promise to endure my insolvency with a smile, out of gratitude to the Kami for seeing fit to send you hither. Where those? But it will be rude to me to monopolize your attention. Doubtless there are others who will speak with you. Let us go meet the Mulum Khatum. I hope everyone's alright. Valuable wrist. We won. We actually won. I mean, you did. If it were not for you. My father should speak with Khatum instead of me. That's why we are here, is it not? The Moon Khatum, we are returning and victorious. Welcome, warriors of the steppe. It is an honor to receive you once more. We observed the battle from a distance and marked the moment of your triumph. In that instant, I wept tears of joy. Not only did you bring us victory in the Nadam, but you ensured that every one of my kinsmen returned with their lives. Some were more gravely injured than others, but none were lost to us. We could not have asked for anything more. If it's not too much of an imposition, will you be willing to go and speak with them? A simple gesture of those with whom you shared the battlefield. Pues ni modo. How long has been since how long it has been since last I saw you men and women celebrating a hard-fought victory. Let us pray we enjoy similar celebration soon. Aha, the pleasure, the pleasure in the pain that can only come in the wake of the battle. I know it well. Some part of me still struggles to believe it, but we won. We defeated the Oronir and the Dotari and won. When they appeared before us, I was filled with such fear, and I was never known. Such fear as I had never known. But then I saw you charged with Serena and the others, and before I knew it, I was running and shouting. I will carry the memory of that moment with me always, as well as the moment when you became the one with the oboe, and were declared Khan. The victory pose you struck was a sight to behold. I say, will you need to show us again? Aye, that's the stuff of legends. That's the Khan in all his splendor. Praise to the Khan and to the gods for hiding him to us. Glory to the Khan and his comrades, forever and forever, and 100 years the Hagan. ¿Es Hagan? Hagan, creo que sí. Está medio complicado para mí pronunciar eso. Vamos de regreso. I think the Jengo they really rocked you. It's good that they can delay such opportunities as dramatic postings of a comrade. Like the child and the father, the student and the master. All men need an ideal for which to strive. For them all to triumph in the Nadam, with the aid of outsiders, the state will not soon forget this day. Jengo, I am told you gave the young warriors a fine show. Grandmother and I have been discussing how we may best express our gratitude to you, but words did not seem sufficient. Oh, ni siquiera recuerdo qué es. This is a morinkur, a traditional instrument of our people. The feasts of our greatest heroes like Vardam and Chaka are preserved in song. Yours too will live on for years to come. Perhaps one day you will learn how to play it, but even if not, you may look on the morning cure and remember this time, this place, as we will when we hearken to the music. Oh, ya. ¿Qué es esto? Ok. Está bueno. At the risk of sounding impatient, we have certain pressing obligations. It is time that we saw to them. You are right. To whom such is given, much is expected. Nay, do not think yourselves so indebted to us. Was it not you who gave us our blessing to participate in the Nadam, and you who saved my lord Hien from certain death? Noma is in your debt, and will ever be a friend to them all. And we to you, Gosetsu. A thought occurs to me. If you wish to return to Yansha with all haste, the passage to the south of the Dust Throne should offer the most direct route. The Dortal sealed it with their magics during the Doman Rebellion, when more men of iron came from afar. If ever were a time to open the pass, it is now. We should journey to Dortal Ka. But before that, might I visit the Dawn Throne? I wish to speak with your most radiant brother. Are you sure that's a good idea? I know he agreed to fight for Doma, but I thought he'd be happy to see us so soon after we beat him. Nama made us of war, Liz. Nama made us of war, Liz. Ever since we came into this world, we have fought. In the Nadam, blood was shed and lives were lost. Brown air was stained crimson and the Shaela wept. With crimson is the dusk and the dawn, death and rebirth, an ending to mark a new beginning. We who are born are destined to die. As the season storms, we are born again. Thus spoke the first. So you see, we harbor no hatreds. The Nadam is the Nadam, and what comes after it comes after. Okay. If you say so, the Dawn Throne is first, then. Yes, and I shall accompany you. Bueno. Just like that, eh? Not that I expected them to put out a fight. There were fewer here than I remember. Let us hope we do not find our most radiant friend in a full mood. I found him quite intimidating before, but perhaps it will be easier this time. McTine? Hola? The sun is disinclined to entertain you at a lane. Speak your purpose in coming. Humble as ever. Shall I be humble in the presence of inferiors? I am a child of Asim, and you are not. Your triumph in the Nadam does not raise to such heights. ¿Qué pasó con el que estaba ahí? Batu will not be joining us. He was one in the Nadam. His horses are grave and he requires rest, but he will walk again in time. Though is no business of yours, such pity does not become a can. We are not allies, traveler, far from it. The Nadam will come again, and with it our rule. Pues mientras tanto, I say again, why have you come? To be surrendered the down to the mall? Nay, the mall are beholden to the will of the gods, and they will not have us reside here. The Oronir and the Buduga may remain. We are for Jansha, as wished to speak of your part in the coming war. The Domans and the Iron Men, I remember our pact. So the call and the Oronir will answer. So glad I am to hear it. We have preparations to attend to, but we'll send for you soon. The gods are kind. I am sure the Oronir will prove great boon in the days to come. Of the dusk, a maiden gentle Areteria, a dancer in the morning mist, and a warrior besides. Look into my eyes, Chase. See you as him. Are you my Nama? ¿Tú? Creo que no. I know what you speak, Brother Magnai, but I am certain you are mistaken. Quite. We should get going right now. De acuerdo, vámonos de aquí. No, pues me voy. The dry wind from the desert reminds me of home. How long has it been since we gave Gesser to the sands? Is there out left of him now, I wonder? Dotarika. Better late than never. As something as I thought to speak with Brother Magnai, it is nothing compared to the fear I feel at the thought of approaching Sadu Katun. Sadu, hola. Oli, ¿estás bien? Creo, espero. The Khan and his warriors. Greetings, my lady. We come to you in our journey south, bound to Jansha, where Rukonrays await us. How fare you and yours in the wake of the Nadam? Many were gone, some few to the death. Resplendent their souls in the chaos. It was a good battle, a good day to die. Soon we will greet them again. They may have one who went before them also. Gesser's seed has quickened in his lover. When the child is born, we shall see who waits behind its eyes. Already we must look to the next Nadam. We must grow strong of body and mind. And you and your wall will help us do so. Say the word and we will fly to the field. Of that I have no doubt, for you are daughter. There is one thing that we will ask of you. The magic you use to seal the passage to the south, will you unmake them? If that be your wish. When us come together, it will be a great battlefield against a common foe. I trust you will fight with the same fervor as you demonstrate during the Nadam. Ha! And you, ancient one, will be the demon I know you to be. Outless will be a disappointment. As I said, the woman has never known single regret. I envy her. I will miss this place, though my heart belongs to Doma, the steppe, and her people will always be dear to me. So this path leads to Yansha, back to Doma and the others. It is easy to forget why we are doing all this. Sadhu Khatun has done her part. This passage will deliver you to Doma. It is here we must part ways, until the day you call us to battle. It won't be long, I know, but take care of yourself, Serena, and tell your grandmother and the others again how much we appreciate everything they did for us. I will. Oh, I nearly forgot. I have another gift for you. Oh, it's a red... Wait, is it the banner of the Bold Tribe? It is not the most practical of gifts, but we nevertheless wish to present it to you. I do not fully understand what has befallen Doma, or your homeland, Liz, but I do understand that you and yours have suffered terribly. The mole place their faith in the gods, and in turn they shepherd us. They watch and keep us. They watch over and keep us. We pray they show you the same favor. As it was in the Nadam, blood will be shed, your lands engulfed in a storm of fire and steel, yet as it did here, I shall mark a new beginning there. May you ever walk in crimson, for in crimson there is life, there is liberation. Thank you for your prayer, Serena. We shall remember them. Until we meet again. Ya va. ¿Por qué no se va volando? ¿Qué fue lo que me dio? Ah, el banner. Okay, hey, I wonder what Yugiri we have to say when we tell her of our adventure. Let's go, everyone is waiting for us back at the House of the Fierce. Right then, to the House of the Fierce, with me, my friends. Ah, desire fills my breast. These songs which resound in my ears, I am home. Remember me when Paris said this again? I have not used the roads before, but I recognize this place. The House of the Fierce should lie somewhere to the south. I will go on ahead and inform the sentries of our master's return. Oh, I didn't realize there was another entrance. Here we are. I wonder if they all gathered inside, waiting, perhaps expecting a speech or some such. Well, no matter. I shall have to do what I shall have to do.
Brothers and sisters, pray forgive me my absence. It has been far too long.
Very, very long.
Not here. Gosetsu told us of your trials and tribulations on the steppe. Would that I'd been present to witness your victory, my lord.
Our victory, Yugiri, owed as much to each of my stalwart comrades as it did to me. Now rise. I won't suffer this excess of formality anymore. Alphino and Alizé Levion, I presume. I'm told we owe you much. It was a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours, Lord Ian. Though we were born and raised a world apart, our values are one and the same. Freedom, justice, liberty. Each of which we shall soon enjoy once more.
I understand you have brought an army.
Indeed. The Zayla tribes of the Azim Steppe have pledged their military might to the cause.
Good. We, meanwhile, have secured the support of the Confederacy and a not insignificant number of your countrymen. The
The Blue Kojin too have expressed a willingness to join the fight, provided you agree to certain trade agreements following the liberation of Doma.
The Shinobi will render what aid they can. However, Serena Sathron refused to answer our call.
No matter. What forces we have amassed far exceed my original expectations. You have my thanks.
You should know that Xenos departed Doma not long after you left to find Lord Hill. We know not the reason why, but it would seem he was eager to return to Gir Abania.
What? Have you heard anything from the Resistance? There hasn't been another attack, has there?
Tataru assures me they are quite well. You need not worry. If anything, this turn of events would seem to be to our advantage.
But there the good news ends. Yotsuyu retains her position as acting viceroy, and we have reports that the garrison at Doma Castle is preparing for a massive operation. We suspect that the Empire's attempt to eliminate you on the steppe may have been a prelude to a larger effort to purge the remaining pockets of resistance within Doma.
The hour of reckoning is upon us.
Vamos a pegarles entonces.
The Han has spoken, and I, for one, am not inclined to argue. In this place, in this moment, I call upon you all. 25 years of oppression, of tyranny, of shame. It ends with us. We will prevail.
Basmor, welcome back. It is good to see you again, Jengo. Ah yes, there is another recent development we neglected to share with you. Alice and I have been hard at work attempting to restore Aetherite here to its former glory. I am pleased to inform you that we succeed. Suffice to say, it should be a boon for travel. Well, for those replete with anima like you, at least. Fui 1967 esto. Ay. Bueno, antes de que se me olvide. I imagine you are eager to hear the particulars of our plan. Allow me a moment to gather everyone's attention.
If all are in agreement, I will outline my plan to retake Doma Castle. First, Lise and the Doman Irregulars will conduct a series of raids against Imperial targets throughout the surrounding area, with the aim of drawing the garrison's attention. Shortly thereafter, our Zayla allies will launch a surprise attack on the castle's airborne defenses. In this way, we will prevent the enemy's airships from rendering support and cut off one means of escape. Alize and I, together with the Shinobi, will exploit the ensuing chaos to infiltrate the moon gates and disable the Magitech field generators. Once the barrier is down, we will be free to cross the One River and reach Doma Castle. It is at this point that we must turn to our Confederate and Kojin allies. They will commence to bombard the castle with cannon fire, while sailing west towards the Doman Enclave.
Wait, the Enclave? Why would you want them to sail away from the castle?
Because the Enclave is home to countless civilians. Once pressed, the Imperials may well think to take them hostage, and I would fain forestall any such attempt. After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hien's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your redoubtable allies. The rest is simple. We scour the castle for the Viceroy, we find her, and we subdue her. Without their leader, what remains of the Imperial's morale will crumble, and they will surrender or attempt to flee. Doma will be free. Your thoughts, Lord Hien? If any points were unclear or gave you cause for concern, I should be glad to go over them with you.
Nay, 'tis a fine plan. You have a talent for this, and much is plain. We shall carry out Alphinaud's plan to the letter. Time is of the essence, as you know, so let us each see to our respective preparations. Carry on.
Bien, regresamos a Samurai. There is no shortage of tasks which must need to be completed before we can launch our attack. If you have a moment, perhaps you could lend a hand. That said, I have only just returned. It would be better for you to speak with Alphinaud to find how you might be of service. Trying to get busy? Full glad I am to hear it. There is one task which comes to mind. As I explained during my briefing, Alice and I will need to infiltrate the moon gates to disable the Magitech field generators. Though I pride myself in my knowledge in various subjects, I must confess I lack confidence in my knowledge in this particular one, which is why I turned to an expert. I have been conversing with Sida via Tataru, attempting to ascertain the design of the generators based on unlimited intelligence. Most recently, he sent a parcel with some documents which he believes may be of use. I would like for you to go to Kugane and bring them back here. In the meantime, I will continue to work with our shinobi allies to plot a path into the gates. Safe travels, Jengo, and thank you again. Hancock. Well, what a pleasant surprise this is. Jengo? What are you doing here? I thought you were off fighting nomads in the Asyn steppe. Sí, y ya acabó. Oh, you beat them. Good show. I didn't get to see it. Afino has been keeping me abreast of the situation in Doma. I may not be any good at physical fight, but in an paperwork fight, I am the true Khan. Hagan. You're here for the parcel citizen, right? Wait a moment, and it will be right out. It arrived not long ago. A porter delivered it to our offices, along with various other knickknacks from Eorzea. He regrets that he couldn't come here in person. Apparently, his hunt for the dragon and Omega demands his full attention, you see. Still, he was reasonably confident that the documents he provided will be enough for Alfino to do the work himself. So, as soon as that parcel gets here, he can open it up and see what's inside. Pardon my interruption, but parcel in question, was it the one you placed with the shelf in the back for safekeeping? I believe so, yes, why you ask? When using closer inspection, the parcel appears to have been addressed to Seikengumi Barracks. So it does indeed bulge with a quantity of paper reminiscent of a rather large instruction manual. The lingeries instead of lilac leads me to conclude it is in fact a sizable collection of love letters. What? Impossible! The porter was carrying the parcel addressed to us. I saw the writing with my own eyes. Oh no, I do not doubt that in the least. However, he was tasked with a number of deliveries. I can only presume he was handed you another parcel by mistake. This is a disaster. We must have a porter right this instant. She moved quickly when she has mind to do so. So quickly she neglected to take these love letters with her. They too must be redirected to the rightful recipient. They should also aid you in tracking down the right porter. They keep records in their deliveries and so forth after all. The man in question was middling height and build, not unlike myself. Like hair, short, every blue in Kugane. I know, a cheeky sword wearing bright colors as I recall. I will send a few men out to search, but in the meantime, why don't you take the parcel and see if you can track him down yourself. I will wait here on the off chance he realizes his mistake and returns. Good morning to you, sir, but I have no time to chat. I have to head to the Vacairo or was justicia. No time. Esta cosa te es familiar. I recognize that parcel delivered to Ruby Bazaar no long ago. What of it? Es el equivocado. A mistake for the Sekiseigumi, you say? Ah, you're right. How stupid of me. Fortunately, I have yet to visit the barracks. Is this for you? Yes? I will take the other in exchange. Nomás porque se me ocurre venir primero por acá. Bueno, algo me sirvió el instinto porque ya no me acordaba dónde era. Back already? Totoro as well. She couldn't find the porter, in case you are wondering. I'm sorry I couldn't find him. I guess we must have to, we just have to hope he realizes his mistake and returns soon. Pues ya lo hallé yo. That's it, that's the parcel. You found him. So knowing our luck, she put the brown papers in here. Nope, that's it. These are the documents detailing the operation of Magitech Field Generations a final request. I can only imagine what would happen had we sent Jengo back to Doma with a parcel full of love letters. The look on our final face when he reads the first page. As I got told, I'm a little disappointed with them. Everyone's working so hard to fight for Doma freedom, and here I am making the same silly mistakes. It won't happen again, Jengo, and I'll keep working hard to bring you and the others useful information. If we hear anything new, we'll contact you straight away. Oh, and you may be pleased to hear that we have broken an arrangement between the Company of the Confederacy. They require armaments we provide discreetly and reasonable price. I'm sure Lord Lorito was pleased to hear it. Ah, haha, indeed he was. Well, it seems our time together is at an end. Give Delphino and Alice my regards, will you? A ver, ahorita regreso, no me tardo mucho. Muy bien, de regreso. Ah, a ver. Oh, it seems like just yesterday you were here. Our plans proceed a pass. Do you have the documents? Excellent, this looks to be exactly what we need. Assuming our shinobi escort can see us safely inside the moon gates, I should have no trouble deactivating the barrier. Good. That is one less thing to worry about. Should you wish to further employment, mayhap you could speak with Alice. I believe she was planning to search the surrounding area for Imperial patrols. If you go now, you may be able to catch her before she departs. I've not told you about my plans, and you wish to come with me? Well, far be it from me to refuse you. Oye, ¿cómo me costó trabajo ese? It's true be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In the wake of our failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. There were no public executions, and not a single village was put to the torch. But, as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveilling their targets and making plans. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Let us begin our search in the north. This place, do you see anything of note? Number. All quiet for now. Follow me to the next location. No Imperial patrols near our headquarters. No Imperial patrols near our headquarters then. Good. The last thing we need is a repeat of Ragal's Reach. Even so, it will be prudent to search a little longer. ¿Este qué es? ¿Se llevan ya aquí? Hot Hearts. A ver. Entonces, ¿qué esta zona cómo se llama? Porque no me lo está dando bien. Duty log social party travel. Vaya que está imposible hallar este. Ah, ya por fin. ¿Por qué no lo agarraba? Not exactly the enemy I was worried about. Let me tell you, I just can't leave the carcass lying in the middle of the road. Get done with it then. I didn't mean to imply you should help me. This isn't the first wild beast we have slayed to keep people safe in your absence. Well, we'll need to help. Well, we will need all the help we can get when the real fight starts. Anyway, you're falling behind. We should split up and try to recoup some lost time. We have heard rumors of Imperial soldiers skulking about these Giselas villagers. One was possibly spotted near the ribbons, to the south of here. Go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary. Okay. Oh, hello there, young man. My associates and I are in search of fertile soil for farming, and this lawn caught our eye. You doubt my words. You suspect we have some other purpose coming here? How vexing is to be questioning in this manner. Very well, he deserves the truth, and she has had it. Deal with him. ¿Por qué corres? Bueno. Tú lo encontraste. Also then attacked you while this one fled. Since you seem to have everything in hand, I decided to capture him. An Imperial, I presume. I knew we would come to this, but at the hands of a Westerner, a Doman will at least know the rights. You think you understand, but you do not. She will burn it all before she surrenders. She will never kneel again, nor should she. Rest assured, the Nauri will receive due compensation. Jun Asahi has great potential, that much is plain. Asahi. If he applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Galamal and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of Magitech. Few citizens have afforded such treatment, however, much less people of the provinces. You will need to do more. Oh, of course. I have no doubt that we shall. My husband and I want only the best Imperial education for our boy. Vaya. I have finished plating the rice, mother. Not while the officer is here, Jujutsu. Inside, now. Yes, mother. You did not mention that you had a daughter. My sister's, not mine. Can me rest her soul. She's utterly hopeless, but what cannot choose one's family? Indeed, she is of age to receive education as well, is she not? Yet we have no records. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligations. No, of course not, but she is weak and sickly. Someday she was not the strength to leave the bed, so a thought occurs to me. Maybe we can come to an understanding. That was a near thing. What happened? We were talking and then all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of these soldiers hit you on the head or something? Ah, fue el eco. When did you say so? We should go and tell the others what happened here. Thank you. You didn't have to come with me, but you did, and for that I am grateful. I told the others of our encounter with the disguised soldiers. Though we disposed of their bodies, it is only a matter of time before their comrades know their absence. As if we needed any more reason to act quickly. As if we needed any more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you are alright, by the way? You have been awfully quiet since we returned. Esto es Benson. I tell you to rest and leave the rest of the others, was seen as that isn't in your nature. Lise returned but a moment ago. Looking a bit worried, it will seem that trouble is afoot in Namai. You may as well go and ask her about it. As for me, I will not impose upon you any further. We have barely enough armor as it is, huh? ¿Y ahora qué pasó? Háblame. Oh, you're here to help. That's a relief. I have been trying to help the villagers in Namai get ready for the operation. We have run into a few problems. Do you remember how we're supposed to steer trouble as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around. I thought the Doman Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that is not the case. I was about to tell Ise. Why don't you come to? To Ise. Ahorita vemos quién es. Ah, Jenny. Creo que no puedo pasar volando. Tampoco es para acá, creo. No, está muy alto. Oh, you're here too. I heard about the soldiers you and Elisa encountered. I am glad you are alright. Right then. Easy. We have gathered all the road we could find in the village. And every tool with age, but this is still not enough. Even a hoe will suffice, but there are no more to spare. Thank you, Chilosaurus. Ryosen could use a hand. Is there nothing else? As for tools, I may have some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever meets your needs. I made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Yogiri. Can I go and give them to her? Are you a silly girl? Of course you can. Hurry. We never know when she'll have to leave in a secret mission. Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute since Lord Hen returned. There is so much to worry about. You are doing well, Lise. I thought I had to ask. Have you had any luck finding more armor? Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It is not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate. We are not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we will be slaughtered. The Domain Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare, but I suppose we could use Hancock, but there's no telling how long it would take for him to send supplies. Don't you have an armorer in the village, or anyone with some skill to fashion armor? There is one man, a craftsman who fled the enclave. He's experienced and may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to, though, but maybe you two could come with me? Okay. His name is Suranuki, and he lives in Kusanari in the south. Come with me. Vamos. Who are these starry-eyed Joes who stand before me? Ones who sing of rebellion or liberation, ha ha ha. Surely they would not think to trouble me with such foolish dreams. So go and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. Hey, say again. You will help me fashion armor for regions who will fight Imperial regulars. Mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel and I shall give them shields to shield their soft bellies. Yes, place of steel, all that you can carry. The better to shield them from blade and bullet. If it only were so simple as Suranuki, steel plates are not so easily procured. Blind thief and dumb as you are, boy. We are awash of broken steel magic great gifts. Silanders come crashing to earth from on high. Shatter them to bits with my explosives. They will not fail you. For I made them to kill Imperials. Hehe. Bring me my steel and you will have your armor. Well, it's not like we know any armorers who. It's not like we know any other armorers who can help. At least we get to blow things up. No sé si se vea, pero se ve como que está parpadeando diferente. A ver si se nota. Es muy raro porque no escucho los truenos. Bueno, vamos a continuar. You have the many places still I demand. Show me. Then you are committed to your cause. Dressing villagers as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid fools. Doma is dead, and so are her people. Lord Kayen, Lord Hien, all dead. The blood is in our hands. ¿Quién está vivo todavía? Pero bueno. Was Lord Kayen who saved us? Who spared us? Who spared us the wars when the Guardians came? Every shed of pride and honor he cast aside, without a second thought, all to win their trust, and to serve as their puppet, restored to his throne years later a paper tiger. Such change he must have felt, but no matter, he will suffer it for his people. A life as slaves better than none at all, he believed, but not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ears dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if not only a little. Ten years of preparation, of machinations, so carefully we could be, and yet, Noma burned for our foolishness, no for what Lord Kayen, Monsen, the Inflamed. They were raised for our sins. We murdered them all. Don't you see? We murdered you all. You are wrong, Master. We are still here and we are still alive. Lord Kayen too sleeps on. Lord Kayen too lives on in our hearts, and his son for Lord Hien has returned. Lord Hien? Alive? It cannot be. You lie. You lie. Listen. It's the truth. Hien came back to Doma to help her fight for freedom. Could it be? My Lord Hien yet alive? Oh. Phantoms of steel to bind the chest and belly. Yes. I must hit the force and begin work at once. 10, 100, how many you need? All that and more you shall have. ¡Arma nueva! Sí, quiero arma nueva. I think we have another chance so soon. But here we are going to beat the end this time. We have all the armor I can provide you will have. I will labor until I cannot leave my hammer. Even after 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. We must have to show them the way forward. Ise and I shall stay to help Soranuki finish the armor, so you are no need to wait around. When we go back to House of the Fierce, I'm sure there's plenty work left to be done. Ask above and see what you can find. Okay. Everything is in order, sir. On the Lord of Zetsu's sage tutelage, we grow stronger by the day. Ok, ahorita ya está menos estruendoso el sonido de la lluvia. ¿Qué estábamos? Ah, sí. Un momentito. Listo. Help? Oh, no. I will not impose you into without cause. Rest assured that everything is in place and everything is fine. Okay. Haname. I require no assistance, Conrad. Lord Hien's instructions to me were quite clear. I need only to transcribe for the benefit of our Shaila allies. Speaking of Lord Hien, if you are eager to be of service, maybe you could seek him out. Keep an eye on him perchance, should he decide to venture outside. A ver, Hien. Let me guess, someone asked to act as my protector. Ha! To hear them mutter one would think that I intended to stride out of the castle gates on my own. The truth, of course, is rather less dramatic. I had hoped to look on the castle one last time before the battle. Would you care to join me? You will be setting a lot of fretful minds at rest. Very good, then let us depart for Monsen at once. Monsen was home of many great and powerful families, men of honor, samurai ones. Great Swats were raised and people put to the sword, while little remains stand as testament to what was, and what will never be again. Come. I will take a closer look. No sentries at least for the living sort. Those shambling suits of armor had the rule of the place. Futini was once a bustling street, so full of life, a river of people with a current all its own. But even then, the Imperials walked among us, sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly. But we were always aware of their presence, and we were complicit. He did what he had to do to preserve peace, to keep our people safe, but at what cost? Forgive me. This is neither the time nor the place to such dark musings. Though they did serve to remind me of the barracks which once stood to the west of here, where there may yet be weapons or Conrads could use. If you head down that street, past those makeshift barricades, you will come to the rings. I will search elsewhere, maybe at water's edge when you have finished. Okay. Alas, I found nothing of value, did you? Still sheeted and in its scabbard. To even shield from the elements, it will need to be cleaned and oiled. I recognize the crest. It belonged to the son of a samurai I trained with when I was young. He never even had the chance to draw. There she is, Doma Castle, my home. They let us keep her for a time before gradually moving their forces across from Fulminis. Nor her every core and corridor belongs to Jujutsu. Though father spent much of his time there, I did not. I may only have visited him there on a half dozen occasions, if that I cannot remember. Would I remember the view from the keep? Doma seems so much smaller from there, like you could hold it in your hands. Well, nothing at least. Doma is so much more than that. There, beyond the moon gates, into the shores of the Ruby Sea, and here, in the places that no man can see or touch or take from you. We carry her with us wheresoever we go. Not the land or the soil, but the story. And what is life if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers, our family, our friends, our peoples and our nations. With that part of me understand that, when I look at all from the keeps, Hien Sonokeien, another caretaker of the story of Doma. It's a fine castle, truly, truly, with an ever finer view, but in the end, Come strike me down, how can you be so blind? We must return to the House of Fears at once. I have had what only be described as aberration. Ours is an excellent plan, but not too excellent as it cannot be improved. I know how. Chun, chun, chun. ¿Qué es esto? On second thought, Jengo, I ask that you return to the House of the Fears with me, and tell Elfino and the others together for a meeting. It is impressive that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. It is imperative that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. I shall join you anon. Lord Hien wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well, if he insists, I shall summon the others at once. As for the Kojin, I believe one of their emissaries was already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make certain.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
If you might humor me. Thank you for coming, sir. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Explosives coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised strategy and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Kojin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
No plan is perfect and there is ever room for improvement. I expect my comrades will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. In case you are unaware, the other Jonin will lead the assault on the Moon Gates, not I. My place is at Lord Hien's side. If there is nothing else, I'll head back to Namai. Suranukis work hard. Surunaki is working hard and Ise's doing what he can to help. But maybe there is more I can do too. He was like a diligent person when he began to hammer in those plates. Younger, brighter, full of life and hope. Okay. Habla con tus camaradas. The plan is set, and all that can be done has to be done. Rest and relaxation are now paramount, for tomorrow we may die. Have you not done enough? Well, will you not pause for a moment to gather yourself on the eve of our grand design? Go not into battle with weary eyes or lingering regrets, my friend. Okay. Sorban informs me that his sappers will be ready within the day, which means we can proceed as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. Considering the key role you will play, I think it only prudent that you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow. Agreed? Far be it from me to refuse. We shall speak again in the morning. Take care, my friend.
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day. Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing. Right, off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you. Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Elfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Haciendo.
Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
Good. Good. I should be interested to know his thoughts on the matter.
That's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak.
Bueno.
In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Kyan, allowed at last to receive visitors, called for me, of all people, for my unborn child, he said, for my dearest Jun, live. My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Kyan, but Lord Hien too. And I yet live, having known such disgrace as an affront to the Kami themselves. Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose. Thank you for pitying an old fool.
Aigosetsu.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much of the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. He is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance. All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no? If you've no intention of sleeping, you giddy, you may as well join us.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not mean to... if that is your will.
Acércate, Yugiri. Pues creo que puedo dejar hasta aquí el stream de esta noche. Ya aparecieron los signos de interrogación, entonces ya. Vamos a dejarlo por ahí hasta ahora. Y pues sí, ya vámonos. En fin, les deseo que tengan muy buena noche. No sé, que se la pasan bien. Nos vemos mañana con martes de grinding, básicamente, en esencia. Y pues eso será todo por esta noche. Gracias por la compañía y nos vemos. Chao.